beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here. Hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! So I'm going to be talking about the Lion's Gate and the full moon. I'm going to give you some predictions, and then I'm going to talk about your zodiac sign, what you should watch out for, and what good news is coming your way around the Lion's Gate and the full moon. So miracles can happen on the Lion's Gate, 8-8, right? Infinity and prosperity. It's a very good sign. So thank you for connecting. I've got a lot of beautiful people here talking about the fires in Canada. So prayers to the people in Canada. We have major fires here in California, and that was my predictions last week. So prayers and prayers and prayers to all these people. Thanks, John, for the donation. He gave me $10, so thank you for that. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Cherry Bloom. Sorry. Loretta, Carol, Gina, Rebecca, Christina. They just got on here. So KS and Kat. And it's Ireland. I'm not sure how to say your name. Raywan, maybe. But beautiful, beautiful people. So I'm going to be talking about the full moon and the Lion's Gate. Okay. So, do you guys believe in the Lion's Gate? Do you believe in that you can have the power that we can connect to the frequency? What I was told from Spirit is that the veil is getting thinner. So like at night, maybe writing a prayer or writing an affirmation and putting it under your pillow, or saying the affirmations before you go to sleep, and believe and truly know that you are safe and worthy to receive it. And if you need to tell yourself that a couple times before you go to sleep, safe and worthy, safe and worthy, safe and worthy. So it's on 8-8, okay? And then we got the full moon on 8-9. Every night before I go to bed, I go out on our porch, and that moon is just, it's not full, but it's like bright as all. I mean, I think I'm getting a moon tan. That's how beautiful it is. Yes, I believe in Lion's Gate. It is our home base. Thank goodness, John. That's wonderful. Connect to it. Yes, might be a lot of people from home base there. Judy from Minnesota. I did a reading from Minnesota today. So thank you. That's my mom's birthday. She's in heaven. Oh, heavenly, happy birthday, heavenly Kathy's mom. Moon tan. I love it. Yes. I think I got a tan here, mark here somewhere. So I'm wearing like red and pink, and I'll tell you why. Because this full moon is connected to the spirit medicine goddess lady. So called Kariklo. So it's Kariklo. People say it different ways. I looked it up on the computer because, you know me, I can't say words or names the right way. So if you're like, you're saying it wrong, you're probably right. But I looked it up, and that's how they wanted me to say it. Hariklo, without the C, but someone else says that you need to make it sound with the K. So it's spelt Chariklo, because she is a beautiful, powerful healing entity. She's emotional clearing, global cleansing. I think we all need that, right? Global cleansing, power of water and air energy. So I'm going to be talking to her on Thursday. I'm going to be doing prayers. I'm going to be here on Thursday. So 5 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday, I'm going to be having prayers of love, health, and wealth from her. Okay. So I'm going to be calling on her on Thursday. So Cheryl's daughter's, happy birthday to your daughter, Cheryl. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to you. So anybody's got birthdays, and you beautiful Leos, happy birthday. Happy birthday. So the power of Leos. I've got a Leo moon, so maybe that's why this thing. I don't know. Or the strength. I don't know. Crystal Cook is listening from New Zealand. Love your work, feeling flat but optimistic. A lot of people are feeling flat. It's the energy. I'm having a hard time sleeping. I'm trying to sleep as good as I can. I'm doing everything. I'm even putting a blindfold on. You know, I mean, I'm doing everything, and I'm even listening to Louise Hay, and I'm still not getting to sleep. And it's the energy. It's the energy. So now I'm just going to say, okay, take me on these soul trips that they do, and download some information to me. Sandy says her dad's birthday is 8/8, and he's in heaven. So happy birthday to your dad in heaven. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday in heaven, Sandy's dad. Yes. Hard time sleeping. Are you guys having a hard time sleeping? I mean, let me know, you know. So Nancy says her birthday is August 20th. So that's coming up. We'll be saying happy birthday when we get closer there, Nancy. Harlan says 1 year my twin flame and I almost walked through the line, the gates, the TGE gates, but his mom made a death scream and he got scared. Oh, so brother, dad, mom are all heavenly Leos. Oh, well, happy birthday to them. Yep. And they're looking down at you too. Anne says that she's having, yes, dreams, crazy dreams, and restless, and people can't sleep and not sleeping good at all. So if you're one of those people, you got a group with you. Hi, Cynthia. Michael goes, I think I forgot how to sleep. Boy, I know. Don't you wish that they could just kind of give you a shot and it's like, let me sleep for a month so I can catch up. I've got years to catch up. Since I had my son, which was in 1993, I haven't been sleeping. So, yeah, it's like you learn how to just do it without so many hours. So let me talk about the things that have come true. So many things have come true. I didn't write them all down here, but I'm going to tell you about some of the ones that came true that Spirit says I need to talk about. Okay. Volcano, an earthquake, the tsunami that we were talking about last Tuesday was happening last Tuesday when I was doing my show. There was an explosion in Nebraska. And there was a cyber attacks, the government cyber attacks. Remember, I was telling you guys, cyber attacks, being watch out for it, and you still need to watch out for it, okay? It happened in the government in St. Paul, Minnesota. So thanks, Vicky. She wrote to me about that. I think she Facebook messaged me at that or emailed me that. So if you guys got information that comes true, please email me or Facebook message me. Because like I said, I'm not watching the news anymore. I can't. I can't. Oh my God, I can't say the word. You guys, you're going to know what I'm trying to say. Oh my God, here comes my speech problem. Prime Minister stepped down. Lithuania? Nope. Lithuania. Lithuania. There we go. Prime Minister stepped down. Remember, I was telling you that a lot of people are going to be stepping down massively around this full moon and definitely the new moon. So watch out for that. And I've been saying this for a while. I've been predicting this for a while, that there's going to be illness, people stepping down. Doesn't mean it has to be the presidents. It can be other leaders, okay? Someone sent me, I forgot who sent it to me. Maybe it was Vicky again, that there was like a huge, there was probably like 10 CEOs of big name companies that are passing away. Have you heard that? It's like, look it up. It's like this CEO and that CEO and this CEO and that CEO and that. It's like, what the heck is going on, right? What's going on? So I would check it out. Cheryl goes, I can't watch the news either. It's too much. It's just, what is true and what's not true. It makes me really hard. Hi, Nancy. Okay. Earthquake by Riverside, California. And I literally even said that last Tuesday. I'm like, I see a earthquake by Bakersfield. I see one by Lancaster, and I see one around Riverside. And I think it was the next day or Thursday, someone that's from Riverside, they probably could tell me, happened. And I was just like, oh, there you go. So that's one for the stars. There's fires. There was a fire there too. I don't know if the fire is still going. If there is, prayers to that. And I predicted that too, that there's going to be a lot of fires. Sleep with this under your pillow. Your enemies will run mad. Mama's Watchtower YouTube. Sleep with what under your pillow? Mount Rainier volcano has been shaking. There's been a whole lot of shaking going on. Remember that song? And there's just a lot of earthquakes. They had like 250 earthquakes. I think it's even more. So around Mount Rainier, it's still shaking and shaking and shaking. I'm not saying that it will explode. It could do this full moon. I feel like more of the explosions and everything like that could happen around the new moon at the end of the month or in October. And I've been saying that for a while, so we'll see, and hopefully I'm wrong. And there was also an earthquake in New Jersey, of all places, right? I was saying there was going to be weird earthquakes. There was an earthquake in Missouri, and I Said that last week too, and I'm going to say that this week too. That Madrid, I think they call it the Madrid fault there. You guys need to watch out for that, because I'm seeing that could have a big crack. Okay, I'm not saying that it has to hit the towns of St. Louis or hit Tennessee or da-da-da-da, but I'm seeing more of that there. Okay. Debbie, it is raining, storm and lightning, bad lightning just came through my house. Y'all, my poor cat, she's inside. Oh, prayers to you. It's herbs for those with rough sleep. Oh, okay. What kind of herb is it? Where is Amy Bradley? I need to watch that show. I haven't seen that show, Cara Bunny. And then I do feel like she's in sex trafficking. I do. I feel like someone that worked there, but I haven't watched the Netflix show, so I don't know what they're saying on there. But I feel like somebody that was working on the boat took her. Yeah, I do. I do. I think she was really, really drunk. Yeah, strange for the New Jersey earthquake. Okay, let's see. Where am I here? Gifford Fire in California. It's by Santa Barbara. Huge, you guys. It's huge. Prayers to those people. Like I said, there was a fire in by Riverside, and I think up north there's a bunch of fires too in California. So please, prayers to that. Fires in Canada, which I said. So prayers to those beautiful people up there. There was a Wipa tropical storm. It was called Wipa, I think, WIPA, in storms and floods and landslides in Thailand. Remember, I was telling you about I was seeing floods. I was seeing earth going down. I saw that for the Nordic country, but I'm seeing it for that too. 100,000 people were affected by that. And there was big floods in Hong Kong. So prayers to those people. The Ukraine struck an oil facility because in Russia. Okay, remember I was talking about nuclear things like that. So, and oil. So they struck an oil facility in Russia. Okay. There was a tornado in South Dakota. Like I said, tornadoes aren't done. Keep on looking out for them because they're still coming. I'm telling you. Canada, the wildfires, 1 dead and 22 ill because there's a seasonal illness that's going around the New York City. There was just a bunch of people that are being sick. Remember, I don't think it's that, but I've been saying this for a while too, is I keep on seeing a virus. I keep on seeing this virus. I feel like it's going to attack your throat. And then when it gets worse, it goes down to your chest. People are going to go, that sounds like COVID, Debbie. COVID was more, I thought, was the chest, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is another form of COVID. I feel like it's another something else. Okay. So they might try to cure it like it's COVID, and it's not curing it because it's something else. But I hope I'm wrong, because we don't want to be sick again, right? New York City and New Jersey flooding in the subways again. And I said that, 2 weeks ago? I was like, watch out about the subways, watch out about the tubes. I'm worried about it in Europe also, for England, France, the tubes getting flooded or something happening around them, okay? Severe turbulence on a Delta, 24 people were hospitalized, and I think 2 of the airline stewardess were really bad. So put your seatbelt on if you're doing the travel. Remember, I said there's going to be delays. Someone said that the fires in Canada made a delay in an airport. I think she said Boston or something. So there's going to be delays, you guys, on airplanes, that kind of thing. And put your seat belts on because there's going to be still a lot of turbulence. Because remember, water and air. I've been saying it for a while. Water and air. Okay. People shot in Anaconda, Montana. Prayers to those people. I mean, usually something like that does not happen. But I was saying to you guys, be careful in crowds, be careful in protests, be careful even if it was in the home. And I even said that. It could even be in a building. So be careful. Be careful of those kind of situations. I got to take a drink of water here. So prayers to those people. I don't know. Did they catch that person yet? I think I heard last night that he's still loose, the guy that did that. So prayers that they catch him if they haven't caught him already. Like I said, I haven't watched the news. Flash flood in Vietnam and Pakistan. Here we go with the flooding again, you guys. Flooding, flooding, flooding. And more is going to be coming, okay? I think this was out before, but I was always talking about nuclear plants, and I still am, that there could be leakages, that there could be something around a nuclear plant, that they have a problem with it, or someone's trying to attack one, or whatever. There's that radioactive wasps. I think you guys may have heard of it. At a former nuclear plant or facility in South Carolina. So the wasp has radioactive in them. So I don't know what happens if do I turn into Superwoman or Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman. I remember watching her on TV. Beautiful lady. Wasn't she a beautiful? Well, I mean, she's still alive. I mean, she's a gorgeous lady. Yes. There was over 3,500 lightning strikes in Northern California. Kathy talking about lightning strikes. There was also a lot of them in Maryland. And so now I guess they're in Florida. So remember I was talking about lightning strikes and being careful, and that they're going to be striking buildings, people, lightning strikes in weird places that is going to affect buildings, people, or things, or even water or whatever. Could even lightning strike a ship. That kind of showed me that right now. So be careful if it's lightning out, all right? Whale hit a boat. And remember I was saying that boats, ships, anything that's floating, be careful. Be careful with that. A whale and a boat collided together, and there was a major accident there. People fell out of the boat. I guess the whale passed away. I don't know if they made the whale pass away or because of the situation. I'm not exactly sure on that. So, don't make my words on that one. Excuse me, Ford, Chevy, and Intel had major layoffs. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm seeing a lot more. And that's going to be happening around September, October. Okay? So, not just this month. And I keep on seeing that something's going to happen around September, October. People are like, oh, things are going to get better. And I'm like, yeah, it's for the majority, but I feel like there could be a big bloop, bloop, something happening that it could have a major change onto either the country or the world. So we'll see what Spirit shows me the closer we get to it, okay? There was a plane crash in North Carolina and in California. So prayers to those beautiful, beautiful people and their families. Okay? So when we're going to be talking about the full moon and Lion's Gate, okay, we're going to be talking about both. Thank you, Kathy. 400 people are in the house. New Jersey quake, strange. Yes, very strange. Okay, so someone's asking what the herbs are. But a lotto ticket. Someone's talking about lotto tickets. Nicole says, my son told me about the radioactive wasps. Okay, so my where people were talking, it got stuck. So I couldn't see what people were saying. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use my angel number books. And I'm not going to do number 5 because I'm going to keep on repeating numbers. So Spirit said, look up 88. Okay. Gloria said, let me squirrel. Gloria says anniversary on the 9th, 39 years. Wow, Gloria, you need a golden medal. 39 years. Congratulations. Congratulations, Gloria. 39 years. I'm on 23, and I think I need a gold medal. Or maybe my husband does, but 39 years. Congratulations. That's wonderful. I love it that people are still in love. Okay, so they said, Spirit said to look up number 88, okay, and then 89 for the full moon, okay, so I'm going to do 89. 88 is, there's a portal opening up, you think, for you to step into a more spiritual centered life. Had a ditty on that one, so on 88, Lion's Gate, step through the portal. 89, you're in touch with your true self. Cherish this connection as it unfolds, okay? I'm going to do the other book, my angel number book. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm going to do 88 and 89 on this one also. So for the Lion's Gate, welcome riches. State your intention. Infinite abundance is available to you, and your angels are signaling for you. Oh boy, I can't talk today. Sorry, you guys. For you to remember this. They want you to elevate your vibration as well as your expectations for what you can receive. Write down an intention you have for the future. State it out loud under the stars during the next new moon. Well, I'm going to say the next full moon. Let's do it on the full moon. I know it's, but I would state it. So 89, heal others. You can sense other feelings as clearly as your own. Your angels validate that you are a highly sensitive being. Volunteer sometime in something you feel drawn to. Help out someone who otherwise wouldn't ask for aid, but can benefit from it. Or read up on other ways to turn up your empath into action, like doing some healings or going to hospice or going to an old folks home or going to a kid's place. I used to volunteer at my son's kindergarten all the time, and I had so much fun. And they gave me the ADHD kid, and I got along with him really well. I wonder why. Because I was ADHD too. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you for everything she says. Oh, sweetie, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate you. And if you didn't hear, John gave me $10 too. He gave it to me before the show started. And Raquel gave me 1111. It's my number. It's my number, darling. I love that. 1111. Okay, so let's talk about connecting to Kalo, emotional clearing, power of water. So wind, air, water, a blessing or it could be a curse. You could do water rituals. You can do wind rituals. Or, this is a really powerful time to do that. That's up to you. Use the energy wisely, though. Don't play around with it, okay? We can be in the lookout for this. They want me to write this now because of the month, but this is for the rest of the year. It said we could be in the lookout for 6 to 10 hurricanes now until October. 3 to 5 major storms and blackout, winds-related issues, planes, birds, virus, ship, communication, AI, good and bad. Okay, so for whatever reason, they wanted me to write that down because when I'm doing my prediction things, I'm going to be talking about this stuff. So what I'm going to do, some good news. I did an Instagram thing this last Friday. And someone said, what is some good news? And I said there was going to be either a new breed of dolphins or a breed that they haven't seen for a while, or they're going to work with the dolphins with the frequency and sound. Okay. I'm also seeing that there could be an albino bird or a bird that hasn't been seen for a while will be seen also. And I also, frequency, vibration, sound, and water, you guys. They're going to start inventing new things with this. I did a beautiful reading with a handsome man yesterday, and he's inventing things with frequency and vibration and sound too. And I was like, yes, I love it. So it's coming true. It's coming true, and it's going to be really powerful, really powerful. Lionsgate is part of the Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. Thank you, John, for all this information. Thank you for that. So, yay, connect to the Lionsgate of the stars. Okay. Okay. I'm going to read some good news and things to watch out for, the countries, and then I'm going to do your, I'll mention a couple leaders, and then I'm going to do your zodiac sign. Okay. So the United States, of course, they need to watch out for earthquake, West Coast, of course. You need to watch out for gas and oil issues, okay, that either the gas goes up or gas explosion or an oil explosion, something like that. I've been kind of talking about that too. Cyber attack. We had someone go after my PayPal, believe it or not. Thank God it was safe. They were trying to buy and buy and buy and buy and buy. And so I will not get a hold of you, okay? So they were spelling my name backwards. They were spelling it like psychic, and then instead of, CHIC, they would put like SC, they were spelling it. So really look at the name, and they're pretending they're going to be me, and they were trying to take my PayPal and put it in there. They didn't do it, thank goodness, knock on wood. And we redid, so it's more secure. So if you're paying through PayPal, it's okay. We brought even more security into it, okay? So, talking about cyber attacks and people going after things. Was white penguin. Amy said that they found a white penguin. I'm not seeing what I didn't see the other part of that. An orca passed away in marine land in Niagara Falls. It's now closed. Aw. Okay, Canada. Oh, the good things that are going to happen in the United States. Breakthrough in tech, space, and wellness field. I heard that they were going to do something on the moon and that they were bringing something up to the moon to protect it up there. So I could be wrong on that. Spiritual leader may rise. So there could be this spiritual leader that is like, wow, that people are going to finally believe in them and make headline. You know what I mean? But for the good. I'm hoping it's for the good, you guys. Okay. If you're doing healing or if you are working with kids, this is a really wonderful time for you to do that. Canada, be careful of tornadoes, heavy storms, especially in the central or eastern area. Again, oil or mining disruption. Be careful with the oil mining thing. If people are working in a mine, I want them to be careful on that. There could be a political scandal may surface around this time, okay? If it doesn't, it could be this month, all right? Canada, Northern Lights are going to be very, very active. That's a good thing to do. And that there could be also, they're still working on climate. The scientists are working on the climate change, because with you having these fires, we need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. Okay, the UK, political tension over monarchy. So I don't know if he's stepping down or whatever like that. Possible cyber attack. Banking. Look, check out the banking, okay? UK, good news is a surge in the metaphysical area. Global recognition for art in the Netherlands. Oh, this is Europe. Metaphysical interest is going to be even more in the UK. And I mean, they've always been like that. But I've been telling you, beautiful people, 2027, 2028 for sure. Huge. So if you want to get into it now. Maybe in the UK that they solve something through spiritual work. I think that's what's going to be happening. And I'm hoping I can help out with that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's like solving really big cases without having to use other tools. And maybe that's what's coming through. Okay. Europe, a flood in southern Europe, Italy, Greece. Heat wave again. Sorry, you guys. Spain and Portugal. A possible terrorist threat. Watching out for the leadership in Germany or France, or they get questioned. Something might be questioned or some kind of truth comes up. But a good thing is global recognition for their art. And then the Netherlands, advancement in AI around the health department. Okay, so that would be good for you. And also that they're working on green tech. So good things. Australia, wildfires and freaky weather. Freaky weather. Especially around Queensland, north, southwest kind of area. There's going to be some government tension, okay? There could be some containment or something in the water, so be careful with the water. You know what I mean? There could be some kind of risk that it got tampered with, or there's something in the water, or it could be like there's an oil leak around Australia, around the ocean, or something like that, okay? So watch out for that. The good news is medical breakthrough. There's your solar plex, because of where you are located, Australia. If you're from Australia, your solar plex, where you have your power, you can be in your power this Lion's Gate and this full moon, okay? And and love yourself. It's a good time to do that. New Zealand, earthquake, Central and South Island. It's been doing it on the South Island out into the ocean, but I'm sorry, more. There could be land debates, but there could be also problems with land, either landslides, land fire, or even buildings going down. So be careful with that, and that could be connected to the earthquakes. I'm also seeing that there could be also an animal disease or a farming issue, something like that. I hope I'm wrong. The good thing is the indigenous people are doing a lot of prayers and bringing strong, beautiful energy. The Maori people, healing work is really powerful there. So if you are there, you can be very attuned to your psychic again and your power there. Okay. Mexico, hurricane, tropical storm risk, especially on the East Coast. I'm telling you guys, even though we might have these earthquakes and all this stuff that's in the Pacific and the explosions and the volcanoes, East Coast storms this year, hurricanes, storms, nor'easters, maybe even a new name, because storms are coming in 4 different directions. So the east, from the east Atlantic Ocean. Oh my God, Debbie talk. The Atlantic Ocean. Watch out, you guys, watch out. Okay. Mexico cartel. There could be some political violence uprising. There could be a lot of protesting, a lot of arguments, a lot of battles. Okay. So be careful on that. Also, a lot of earthquakes on the Pacific side, be on their fault line. The good news is opportunities for exporting and tourism. Again, visibility in the world stage. They could make a headline, and maybe it's kind of like with the tariffs, working with Canada, and they're bypassing the U.S. and that's what they want to do. So maybe that's good news for them. South America, Brazil, Chile, and Argentina. There could be a political tension in Brazil and Argentina. Volcano activity possible in Chile or Ecuador. And there could be a scandal around Brazil, around the forest and stuff. So hopefully they catch them. Let's pray that they catch them, okay? Good news is rebirthing in indigenous wisdom. So like learning their language back again, learning how their culture, their essence, their rituals, all that kind of stuff is they're going to be able to express it more instead of hiding it. You know what I'm saying? And nature protection. I think there will be nature protection. And let me see. Africa, it could be the things to watch out for is the economics, drought, heat wave, and leadership shakeup. I was saying that before. I could see a leadership being shot at or attacked or something like that. I hope I'm wrong. Good news for them is, again, spiritual energy, global aid, humanitarian. Interest is rising to help the other people, okay? There could be someone from Africa that is going to be famous and that wants to help out the Africa or the world, okay? Ow. I don't know what you're saying. A revelation of gods? I think that's what it says. Hurricanes are scary. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What about snow? Snow. Yeah, there'll be snow. I wouldn't be surprised. Believe it or not, even though it's been hot, I could see Colorado. I could see, of course, Canada. Places like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That don't usually have it around this time of year. Okay. Asia, like Japan, China, Taiwan, Asia. Japan, earthquake, tsunami, watch south or offshore around Japan. China, trade restrictions. There's going to be something around the trade. There's things that are to watch out for. Or stocks could be really not stable. They're also China and their housing might go down. Typhoon, again, what we call hurricanes, they call them typhoons. Southeast Asia, again, watching about the water or big waves, that kind of thing, flooding. The good things is spiritual awakening again. So this is a really powerful time this weekend. This 8889 is spiritual awakening for a lot of people. If you're ready for it, call it in. Okay? You don't need to know all the information about the Lion's Gate, but look it up if you want. Look it up. But like I said, it is a space that the prayers could be heard this weekend. Prayers could be heard on 8/8 and 8/9, okay? China tech and AI advancement, strong spiritual connections with their temples. And I want them to be careful with their temples. That it could be a forewarning, but pray that their temples don't fall down, because I could see another temple, church, whatever you want to call it, falling down again. Okay, the Nordic countries, because someone said I didn't include the Nordic countries, and they are so right. So sorry about that. Okay, so Nordic countries, what to watch out for. Building risks. Again, buildings going down. Cyber attacks. Volcanoes erupting like Iceland. Shifting of the earth. I'm not just saying earthquake. I'm seeing a shift. Like there could be a crack and it'd be a shift. Do you know what I'm saying? That could happen that way. All right. Possible whale or beach animal stranded. Don't ask me why they showed me that. but they showed me there could be something around whaling. There could be something around, not mermaids, dolphins. I think it was a mermaid, dolphins, that kind of thing. So there could be, because like here in California, a lot of times, certain time of the year, there's that because of the seaweed and everything, and then it gives them like a fungus or whatever, and it kills off a lot of animals. I hope that doesn't happen in the Nordic countries, but I want you to watch out for that. The good things are going to be light codes are going to be coming through. Solar activity, connecting to nature deepens high psychic and dream activities if you're in the Nordic countries. So wonderful, powerful, powerful time for you guys up there. Okay. Again, my thing just got stuck again. We have many earthquakes in the North Sea, but not so many in Norway itself. Thank you. Thank you for that. Seen a video on the fish coming up from the deep. They say it's getting too warm down there. Oh, it might be something like that. Could be something like that. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is kind of a global thing. And I'm going to kind of go through this really fast, and then I'm going to do your guys' zodiac signs. So weather, storm, lightning, sudden downpour, fire risk in dry regions in the U.S., Australia, and Africa. Unusual solar activity possible. I'm repeating some of it, but I just want to make sure I kind of hit some of these. Volcanoes, watch areas Iceland, Chile, Indonesia, Pacific Islands. Activation near the Ring of Fire, of course, the Ring of Fire. Alaska, Russia, the Midwest, Tennessee, Missouri, that kind of area, all right? And also the ocean. Earthquakes, that was volcanoes. So that was Alaska, Russia, and the oceans. Earthquakes is the U.S. West Coast, Japan, New Zealand, Greece, Mexico. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of shifting. Sudden energy surges possible, but I want Missouri, Tennessee, that kind of area to watch out for earthquakes, all right? Leaders, health scares, or sudden reversal possible for an older male leader. One may have to step down or one be exposed around this time or around the new moon, okay? Because what they keep on showing me, and people are going to go, Debbie, you've been saying this for a couple months. I get it. And what I'm hearing from Spirit, and I'm using it as an excuse, I really, really am not. Spirit has been telling me that some of these leaders that are supposed to go down, because it's not just one leader. There's a lot of leaders that are going through hell and high water, okay? Believe it or not, Spirit said we're not, us people or that country is not ready for, because it's going to be a big change. It's going to be if one of the leaders goes down or gets assassinated or gets sick or has to step down, boom, it's going to ricochet, you guys. And are we ready for it yet? Okay. First of all, people won't believe it while it's ricocheting down. And then we need to know if it's going to be the truth. And so that's coming through. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just forewarning you. Does it have to happen? No. But they keep on showing me this. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I'd be surprised if something doesn't happen like that. But if it's for the better, great. If it's for the better that they step down, great. If it's for the bad, nope, I don't want it. Okay, economy, cryptos may spike and then dip. Stocks are going to be unstable around this time, especially around stocks on tech or transportation or AI sectors. Some digital banks could have glitches, or there could be some cyber events possible, or like I said, there could be a glitch around a bank. Smaller banks could foreclose, shut down. Be careful with your banking, okay? Animal, let's see, spiritual energy. Very high vibrational window. I've been kind of saying that, okay? A time for manifestation, opening up your heart, collective opening, all right? Good time to, if you want to, date or go out and make love or love yourself or whatever is a good time. Using sound and water, really powerful, especially if you're doing a meditation with the stars, like with the Pleiades, or like they were saying, the big star, the North Star up there. Doing a crystal grid right now would be really powerful. Working with your crystals would be really, really powerful if you're trying to manifest or even trying to heal the world or heal your family, okay? Animals, whales, dolphins, and birds, massive movement likely. So you might see a movement, and I get the ones that are, they show them in Yellowstone and all the animals are moving and everything. A lot of that's AI. So you got to really double check and triple check to make sure that that's what's going on. But there's going to be some kind of movement because there's either going to be this volcano action or because of big earthquake. And so I think they're going to forewarn us. All right. So there could be this movement of animals like in Alaska, and then the volcano erupts, or there could be a movement in Washington, state of Washington or Oregon, because one of those things are erupting or there's a bigger earthquake there. Okay, so kind of watch out for the thing. Possible animal illness outbreak, again, I said it before, New Zealand and around the UK, so be careful with that. Pay attention to the bees and the birds and the whales, you guys, because they're going to be telling us information. So like the person said, hey, they don't like because of the heat that's below, so that we can see, hey, we need to fix that. Amy says, been seeing chakra bowls, people floating in pool. What does that mean? Thanks, Kathy. There's 704 people in here. Okay, so be careful, forewarning. I hope this doesn't happen, but the U.S. and South America are the most hot spots, but it can happen around the world. Increase of people wanting violence, shooting, going after people, okay? Especially increased risk about political buildings. So political buildings need to be careful. There could be, especially in areas where the heat is really risen and people are being frustrated because they don't have air conditioning or they're not getting the help that they want. And I could see someone being very frustrated and going into a government building and going, I'm tired of this, or even electrical building. Okay. So, or the electrical grid could go down. Okay. And then also people that could testify against other people because they have information, they need to watch out also. Okay. So there could be something like that. Jennifer. Oh, she's so sweet. So thank you, Jennifer J. She just gave me $19.99. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll put your name down in the comments, thanking you again for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. She goes, I appreciate you. Okay, so some of the leaders, like in Russia, I've been kind of saying that about Putin anyways. I feel like he's sick right now. I feel like he's hiding an illness. And it could be diabetes, or it could be his kid. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they're hiding something from him. Okay, or it could be that he's maybe he faints and he's dehydrated or something like that. Okay, so I want to watch around him. China, I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not even going to try to say it. Possible because of pressure, okay, that they could go against him, like there's a cyber attack, or them in Taiwan, there could be this pressure on that, okay? So I feel like his health could be stress. I'm seeing major stress, okay? The United States, it doesn't have to be, I do feel like Biden's sick, and I do feel like Trump's sick, but they were showing me a very intelligent figure. So could it be Bill Gates? Could it be someone in Silicon Valley that we hear about, some kind of person like that stressed away or passes away, or that they're part of a scandal. Okay? Like they're doing a cyber attack, or there's scandaling around AI, okay? So, I mean, this is my opinion, and this is what Spirit's kind of saying. We need these laws on these AIs, okay? For the people, all of them. Not just the politicians and the rich people get to go into it, but we need to be guarded with this AI, because if they don't put these laws or rules on that, people are going to just, it could be really bad. Okay, so in Iran, either a supreme leader or a high person they could be targeted. I feel like they need to really watch it until the 12th around them, okay? So it could be someone going after them. The UK, like I've said, I keep on seeing King Charles being sick. There could be some kind of medical thing that's, again, a secret is revealed again. All right. Africa, I keep on seeing someone getting shot in Africa, and I feel like it's a younger man or some kind of leader, because I see a uniform. I'm seeing an attractive younger man, and either because he wants to take over or they attack him or something like that. And I kind of saw that last month, I thought, right? So yes, and that is that for that. So I'm going to start doing signs, but people are donating again. Thanks. We're in a bidding war tonight. So John are you giving me another $10, John? Thank you. I appreciate you. He gave me another $10. He's like, we're in a bidding war, Debbie. We're going to see who gives more. Kim just gave me $10 too. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. So that's so nice of you, Kim. $10. You guys are so cute. You really make my day. Let's keep bidding for our Debbie, John says. Thank you, John. Hey, Debbie, once you take a break from us, I think you should do your own commercial ad on YouTube. Collect those coins. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm going to let's talk about your zodiac sign. Okay, I'm going to tell you what to watch out for, kind of like what I did with the countries, and great opportunities. And then I'm going to give you the area, like money, health, love. And I'm not saying you can't do the other areas, because I can hear, I'll say love for Gemini, and they'll go, well, what about money? I'm not saying you can't buy money, but your vibration around that, the lessons you're going to learn, the positivity around that is around the space that I'm going to talk about. Okay. So Aries, things to watch out for. Watch out with spending or investments. Okay. And you think you're going to get so much money back, or someone owes you money, say they owe you 300, you probably only get 100. Okay. So kind of watch out for that. All right. Or if it's a legal thing or something like that. But the things that great opportunities or things that you can watch out, that are good. You could have a major breakthrough if you're trying to do tech or you're trying to get on YouTube or something like that. It's a really good time to launch something. If you have an idea, or you're trying to invent something, or you're rebranding something, or you're rebranding yourself, or you're just doing a makeover, and your energy is around money this Lionsgate and full moon. Okay, so it's around money, your money vibration. So maybe affirmations, or you're safe to accept that. Okay, Taurus, I want you to watch out for resistance, resisting. Like, I don't want to do that right now. It could block your income, or it could block your blessings. Don't, you know what I mean? I'm not saying right away do it, but don't overthink it. Don't overcompromise, but don't resist. Okay? So, and let go of the past. Let go of the past. Let go of that lover. Let go of that situation that keeps on playing in your head. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. Your insight is going to be really, really strong. If you have a long-term goal, that could come up finally. If you've got a home or property ideas, or trying to sell it, or you're trying to buy, great time for you. And they want your health could be really good right now. Okay, so you're needing a cure. You're needing you're having an illness. You could get healthier, doing a healthier ritual. Okay, so your thing is around health. Okay, Gemini, watch out that you don't burn out. Don't say yes so often, and don't overcompromise for everybody. Okay, because your energy needs to be for you. Okay, your energy needs to be for you this time. All right. If you're trying to do communication, if you're trying to heal, that's okay. Heal the other people, but make sure that you allow some healing to you too. Okay. Communication, if you've got a communication project, if you're writing a script, my son's a Gemini, or if you're teaching something, or your voice could give you recognition, or if you're doing a podcast or you're doing media, great time to do media work and to get recognized, and a wonderful time for love. So if you're single, date, or saying I love you, or if you're wanting to make a baby, it's a really good time. Okay. Cancer, Watch out for being oversensitive. You know how you guys can get. Be overly sensitive, and people are going to be, and because we're going to be oversensitive too, so there could be a conflict. Okay, so watch out for being oversensitive. Ground yourself. Talk your energy out, or write it out. Journal it out. Somehow express. Don't confine it. Don't confine it. Okay. So the good things for Cancer is deep emotional healing, clearing away. You can, this is a wonderful time. Oh my God, I can't talk. I'm going to take a break. You guys, sorry. I don't know if it's my jewelry. I'm wearing the white buffalo. Sorry, you guys. I'm wearing white buffalo. I'm wearing red and pink, and I got a little squirrel for my my brooch. Sorry, you guys. I got to take a break. Okay. If you do deep emotional healing or let go of blockages, which I'm really, really good at. So if you want to get a reading from me, psychicdebbie.com, okay? And I'm getting filled up, you guys. If December gets filled up, then I got to close it down for a little bit. So psychicdebbie.com. Squirrel. Okay. If you let go of blockages or allow yourself and know you're safe and worthy, then you could get some good financial money, because this time is around money for you. You could get an inheritance, or you could get some kind of a raise, or you find money, or you win money. I'm not telling you to gamble, but maybe you go to bingo or something like that, okay? Or maybe you get the house that you want, a price that you want, or the car, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. All right, Leo, watch about your ego, because you're Leo, the Lion's Gate, and you're going to think you're all that in a bag of chips. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but so watch about, or being in drama with people. Drama with other people will dim your light. Then they're going to look at you and go, girl, don't like you anymore. So be careful with your ego. Be careful with over talking somebody. Be careful of being too loud. Okay. Stay humble. But this is your power portal. I'm not saying that it can't help with other people. So this is a powerful, powerful time. This is not the time to sleep and hide and da-da-da-da. Allow that manifestation. Allow that love, that fame, that money, whatever it is. Great time for you to visualize what you want. Great time. You're in that vortex, okay? We will have to rise up to that vortex. Not saying that we can't, the other people can't. Especially if you got like a Leo moon or Leo rising, you're in that vortex, okay? So love what you do will bring it even to you even more, okay? Because your symbol is love, not only abundance and manifesting, but also love. So if you poured love on your what you love to do, and say you're doing a podcast and you love doing that podcast, you're not doing it because of money, you'll probably get it. You get a lot of things. Debbie, this storm is scaring me. Oh no, maybe you need to not get off the internet. I hope it's okay, honey. Ask for Archangel Michael and Metatron to protect you. Okay, Virgo, try not to overanalyze other people, because you're going to be really intuitive, and some people aren't going to want to hear it. And I get it. I sometimes do that. I'm sorry when I do that. But people that are Virgo friends of mine, they're going to go, Debbie. Because sometimes I just go to the abyss and show you the truth. I'm sorry about that. But if you're overcritical, or if you're overcritical on yourself, because they're wanting to bring spiritual downloads to you, okay? That's the positive. But you can't if you're being critical and everything needs to be in perfection. We know how some of you Virgos need everything. We need you to trust it more. Trust the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, okay? So the good news is that you could have unexpected success, unexpected fame, unexpected love, unexpected health, good news, okay? They want you to work on your health, okay? Work on your health. And your habits, you could create a really good, healthy habit, and then everything's together. Your health and your love and your wealth could be all together for you, okay? Libra, people-pleasing. Be careful about people-pleasing. Over-compromising. Bending over. Let me do this for you, okay? Do not... I'm not saying to do things right away, but if you're trying to create something, if you're being indecisive, because, Libras, they want to balance everything, But if you're like, yeah, no, your opportunity will walk away from you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it can't be a gray point. This is not a gray point for Libras. 8-8 and 8-9. I'm going to say even for the month of August. So yes, you're going to do it, or no, you're not. Okay? Because in that way, you won't play with your monkey mind, and you won't be on the hamster wheel. Oh, I should have done it. I should have done it. You say yes or no. No trying, because trying is no. Yes or no. Okay? Don't overanalyze. You can have love is in the air. Okay? Ask the person out, or love of your art, love of what you create, love of connecting to, love your inner child will help you with your blockages and allowing whatever it is that you're desiring in your home, loving your partner, loving your home. Love is in the air. That's for Libra. Okay. Scorpio. Again, don't overthink things. Okay. Stay balanced. Don't have obsessive thoughts. I don't know what's been going on with me. It's like a lot of the things that happened to me in the 70s are coming up. I'm like, what the hell? Why am I thinking of that? So I must be releasing inner child work. I think that's what's happening to me. So if that's happening to you, don't be obsessive overthinking that. It's like, why am I thinking this? Why am I thinking that? Just like, okay, I thought that thought, not accepting it, letting it go. Okay. Because that could struggle the balance of the beauty of your psychic intuitive. If you're like, oh, is that an intuitive thought? Am I thinking that? Is this good for me? If you're not balancing it off, kind of like what I was saying to Libra, no gray points. Yes, no. Allow your psychic abilities to come in because they're going to be really strong. You could connect to ancestors, or someone from the past could come to you, okay? But a good one. And there could be spiritual downloads for you, all right? Again, this could help you with your money. Money, 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 money. Remember that song? Okay, Sagittarius. Don't have too many goals. Don't have too many goals. I'm not saying not to have goals, but don't have them all scattered all over the place. Put them organized a little bit, okay? Have them organized a little bit. Try to do them, once at a time, and have that intention, and know that you're going to get to those, okay? Please, it will help you so much. It's going to help you with your health. It's going to help you with your stress. It's going to help you with your anxiety, because Sagittarius people could have a lot of anxiety right now because they're attuned to this Lion's Gate and full moon and the emotions. You guys got to think, look at how powerful this is. You got the Lion's Gate where the veil is very thin and you're connecting to the other realms and other dimensional spaces. And then you have a freaking full moon at the same time. Boy, the hospitals and the police are going to be busy this weekend. So don't be scattered like that, okay? ADH people that have dyslexia, people that are very intuitive, it's going to be really strong this weekend. So hold on to your britches, okay? The good thing for Sagittarius, like I said, if you plan, it could open up many avenues for you. You might be able to get a trip. Or if you're planning a trip, this is a good time to plan a trip. If you're trying to publish something, if you're trying to write a book, this is a good time to start writing the book or publish the book or do an ad for the book to get recognized. This is a good time to do a health regimen or taking that beautiful bath and having the candles on and nurturing yourself and bringing that feminine energy to you. You could have a new mentor. If you're like my daughter's starting this organized business, she's going to have mentors coming to you. Your soul tribe could arrive. Ask your soul tribe to come to and help you in the spiritual realm this weekend because it's going to be really strong. And that's going to help you with your health. Okay? Thanks, Patty. And she said my show is really good tonight. Capricorn. Fear of instability might block progress. Here we go. People are in fear this weekend, and I get it because the energy is so freaking strong. It's like, am I doing the right thing? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Do I take a left? Do I take a right? That kind of thing. So don't be in fear. Fear, worry, and doubt. Acknowledge it. Let it go. Don't accept it. Maybe do kind of like what I was saying to Sagittarius. Put things in goals. Have an intention. Okay. Be open to spontaneous this weekend. Be open to new ideas. Be open that someone comes to your door, because you don't know. They might be bringing blessings to you. Do you know what I mean? Because you've been very guarded. Capricorn has been very guarded, and it's almost like opening up the gate. Trust, open up the gate, okay? Allow. All right? So the good news is, like I said, there could be a career shift. There could be a raise. You could receive money. There could be a financial shift. Maybe you got a profit on something, okay? Or maybe you wanted to get recognized. You're finally recognized. Or maybe the person that you want to say I love you says I love you, all right? But your thing is going to be around money, okay? Money. Oh my God, Susan said, squirrel here for a minute. Had a mining accident due to quake here in Chile and lost several souls. And there's that mining thing, okay? Kathy says, I appreciate you, Debbie, and your information, hard work. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, again, anxiety, nervous system. Don't overstimulate the mind, okay? This would be a good time to relax. I don't know if you believe in it or not. I'm not telling you to take drugs, but anything to calm you down, calm the mind down, calm you down. Don't put too much information in your mind, okay? Because you're going to overthink it, all right? Do what makes your mind calm down. If it's meditating, reading, watching a funny show, something like that. Be careful with your nervous system. If you have surges, or if you have... you know what I mean? Anxiety attacks or whatever, be really careful. Do what you need to do, especially at 8/8 in the full moon, so that you're calmed down, so that you don't have to have one, okay? Aquarius, this full moon is in your sign. So, hey, quantum leaps. If you want to quantum leap, fantastic. If you trust, there could be a personal renovation. You could be like, I'm going to cut my hair, I'm going to dye my hair red, and I'm, whatever. There could be a major awakening for you. Your mission, your purpose, your life path might be shown to you. You might be like, I'm taking a right. I'm moving. I'm finally going to write that book. I'm finally going to go for that raise. I'm finally going to ask that person out. It's a really, really powerful time for Aquarius, especially around love. If I love that job, you could get a raise. You love that person, it could happen. You know what I mean? This is a really, really powerful time for Aquarius, okay? And the last one is Pisces. Do not escape. Do not run away. Do not put your head in the sand. Do not be the bird. What is it? They say the ostrich puts their head in the sand and thinks that, nothing's going on because, their butt's up in the air. Do not do that, because this beautiful energy is wanting to give you beautiful spiritual uploads. It wants to get your psychic abilities even stronger. It wants you to connect to your soul partner, to your soul home, your soul job, your soul work, okay? So this is working with Pisces spirit really, really, really strong. So get a little grounded, I mean with being grounded, but maybe go out to nature, hug that tree, have that obsidian stone, write, journal, kind of be grounded, but allow also this ascension to happen to you, because that's the good news, okay? So, because you could get some really, really powerful downloads. Your dreams are going to give messages to you. So maybe even ask your dreams to, maybe ask your dreams to give you answers, or that you remember your dreams and what is it that you're trying to tell me, okay? You could have massive, massive healing, especially around the heart chakra, especially around mother love. If you have an issue with your mom, like I was talking about with anxiety, you could have a massive healing if you allow. So for Pisces, it's going to be spiritual healing, okay? It's going to be around spiritual healing for you, all right? So, yes. Let me see here. Okay, so if you're wanting to do some kind of ritual, like I said, on Thursday, I'm going to be talking to the angel, the entity, and I'll probably give you, prayers and maybe some exercises there. But connect to your heart chakra, okay, during the 8/8 portal. Okay, use music, visualize, ground, connect. I and the Lion's Gate are one. The Lion's Gate and I are one. Okay. Light that orange candle. Call in the lion of you. Be in your solar plex. Okay. Be in your solar plex. Okay. And then the full moon, activate your heart chakra and your third eye. Okay. Connect to that, allowing your third eye to open up and allowing your heart chakra to open up. Okay. So that could help you with your money. That could help you with your health. That could help you with your love. Be positive. Be positive, you guys. Okay. And I want to give you many, many, many blessings and smiles. And remember, be in joy. Be in joy, you guys. Be in joy. Know that you are worthy. Know that you allow those blessings to come to you, okay? This is a powerful time. If I don't see you on Thursday, like I said, I'm going to do prayers and maybe give you an exercise to do for the Lion's Gate and the full moon. We're definitely going to do the prayers for love and health and wealth. We're going to connect to this entity, but then also I'm going to try to give you a couple of exercises you can do, or we can even do it together. Okay, so I hope I see you on Thursday at 5 p.m. on this channel. If I don't, hope to see you next Tuesday. I want to give you blessings and smiles, and like I said, be in joy and allow. Bye, you guys.